I'm about to do your Virgo September 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at how your romantic person of interest really feels about you. Virgo, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Virgo love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Virgo love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with today's Virgo reading, because today we're going to take a look at your romantic person of interest. So whoever it is that you're romantically involved with, romantically thinking about, or just romantically energetically connected to, we're going to take a pretty deep look at this person in terms of how they really feel about you, what they think about you, what their beliefs are about you. Then we're going to take a look at what their intentions are toward you in September 2020, as well as what their most likely actions are going to be toward you in September 2020. And then we're going to close this reading out by using another deck to get you some advice from the universe in terms of, how do you approach this or navigate this situation with this romantic person of interest of yours? How do you play it? What do you do? What do you not do so that it works out in a way that's best for you, Virgo? Now, before we get started, I want to say happy birthday. We're in Virgo season now, so happy birthday to you. My dad was a Virgo. He was born September 4th, 1949. Let's see. Feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, keep in mind, this is a general reading, and it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Virgo on the whole planet all at the same time. So regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. But enough yakking, let's get on with this Virgo reading, and let's start by getting 3 cards for how does Virgo's romantic person of interest really feel about Virgo. Let's get 3 cards for how this person really feels about Virgo. Oh, okay. We're taking a little more than 3 apparently. Let's see. Holy cow. Well, this is looking pretty okay already. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So pages are messengers. So this is news and messages. This is communication. This can sometimes be like premature, immature communication, as in like poorly thought out. Like they didn't give it enough thought before words started coming out of their mouth, and maybe they said it in a way where it didn't come out quite the way they wanted it to. This can also just be an energy of trying to learn something, like putting in the due diligence, the time and effort trying to master something, trying to figure something out. This can even be an energy of keeping tabs on somebody, like checking in on somebody, watching social media pages, asking people about you. Maybe this means that they feel like they're constantly trying to figure you out. I'm not quite sure. In their feelings for you, Virgo, we have the Sun, the 4 of Wands, the High Priestess, the 3 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. So all of it looks really, really good, minus this 8 of Swords. So this Sun card, this is Leo energy. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is happiness, joy, abundance, bliss, harmony. Like, you really can't get a better card than this. So your person feels like you provide them happiness. You are their happiness. You're their joy. You're the sunshine that lights up their life. This 4 of Wands. 4s are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These wands can represent 1111, which is the twin flame number. So this can be like soulmate, twin flame level energy here. Yeah, you make your person incredibly happy, and it looks like they want they feel stable in the home life with you. This High Priestess, this is the intuition. This is your person being in touch with the intuition when it comes to their feelings about you. They're getting divine guidance when it comes to their feelings about you. This is like messages from the divine, like signs, synchronicities, messages in their dreams. This can also represent that this connection is more than just a physical connection. It's more than just a sexual connection, more than just an emotional connection. This goes deeper than that. We've got this Three of Cups. Now, normally this is like reconciliation energy, like being reunited and celebrating. This can also mean just celebrating by itself, like connecting together and celebrating. So your person, you make them incredibly happy. This card also can mean celebration. This can be like a celebration in the home. This can be some sort of like event where you have a party around it, like, you know, I don't know, like a graduation or a wedding or something along those lines. This can also be celebration like that, or just being united together, working together on something. Page of Pentacles. This is, again, a messenger. This is news and messages of some practical, tangible thing, some gift possibly. This can also be planning for the future. But then we have this Eight of Swords, and this is like your person being stuck in their head about how they feel about you. It's like grinding on it, on like this repeating loop in their mind, thinking about it in circles almost over and over and over again. It's because they're not sure what the safe step to take is with you. And they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they don't know what the safe step to take is. So they're just like grinding on it. This is like a self-imposed mental prison of their own thoughts here. I think that's them trying to figure something out. Yeah, right under this Page of Swords, we've got the moon. So now we've got the sun and the moon together here. We've got the High Priestess and the moon here. The moon is like fears and worries and anxieties. It's also like the emotions. It's also like the unconscious mind, the intuition. But this can also represent like something being hidden in the dark. Either something your person doesn't know about, something you don't know about, something that is either a secret to them or something that they want to keep secret. I don't feel like it's them having the secret, though. I feel like there's something that they don't know about regarding you. And that's what they're trying to figure out here. That's what they're like grinding on in their mind on this repeating loop. Like you make them happy. They want stability with you. They feel stable with you. They feel divinely guided to you. They feel like celebrating this connection they have with you. They feel like planning for the future with you. But they're stuck in their head grinding on something, trying to figure something out that they don't know about with you. Very interesting, Virgo. Let's see, what does this person think about Virgo? What are this person's thoughts about Virgo, please? Let's get one more for what they think about Virgo. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is a card of balance. This is generosity. This is reciprocity. Like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. This is equal give and take. So in their thoughts about you, they view you as balanced. They view this connection as something that's balanced, that has equal give and take with it. In their thoughts about you, we have the World, the Seven of Swords, and the Hermit. So the World card, this is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So this is like simultaneously the ending and the beginning of the next chapter, the next phase, the next thing that comes along. Now this could also represent that they think the world of you. Like they view you in that high regard, especially considering the very first card out in their feelings is the Sun card, the happiness card. This is like the best card you can possibly get, really. So they view you as like the world to them. You are the world to them. You mean the world to them. But I'm thinking that they're trying to put the ending to a cycle here. Like whatever is going on that they're trying to figure out that they don't know, that they're like grinding on and like driving themselves crazy thinking about. It's like they're wanting to put the ending to that and the beginning of a new cycle where there is more balance here. Probably where you guys can become united if you're not already. I mean, this feels like you're already together. But this Seven of Swords, this has multiple different meanings. Sometimes this is trying to get away with something. This is like sneaky behavior, lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking around behind your back, that kind of stuff. trying to get away with something. But I don't feel that this time. Sometimes this is like self-preservation. It's like the guy stealing the swords because he doesn't want to be hurt. He doesn't want those swords used to hurt him, so he's stealing them. I don't really feel that either, though. And sometimes this is leaving something behind. He can only carry 5 of these 7 swords, so he's got to leave 2 behind. So it could very well be that. It's like the ending of a cycle where they're trying to leave something behind. This can also represent strategy and planning and trying to figure out the best way to get what it is you want, like having like a good strategy in place. So maybe this is them thinking about ending this cycle of looping it in their mind because they don't know what to do. They don't know what the safe step to take is in the beginning of a new cycle where they have strategy here, a strategy to balance things out. We have a Queen of Cups under that. This is a lot of love and emotions, like and the desire to give that love and emotions. I don't know, maybe this is what they think of you and they view you in this Queen of Cups sense, like someone who is this motherly energy, this loving, nurturing, caring energy that's in touch with their intuition. Maybe this is how they feel about you. And just because there's a female on this card doesn't mean I'm speaking about a female. This is a feminine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So this could very easily be a male person who feels this way or is thinking this way. You have to just take it as it resonates for you. But I think all this thinking about this is put them in hermit mode here. Hermit is like withdraw, isolation, like going internal, like almost like being forced to go internal, to do some soul searching, to do some like deep inner reflection, some contemplation, trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So they could be trying to formulate this strategy while they're in hermit mode, and at some point that cycle of being in hermit mode, doing all this looping type thinking, this deep contemplation, they're going to figure out what to do, put an end to that cycle of being in that state and balance things out. What are their beliefs about Virgo, please? What does this person believe about Virgo? Let's get one more. Okay. Cool. Not cool. Shoo, not cool. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. So in their beliefs about you, they have a lot of fears, worries, anxieties. This is like thinking about something over and over again to where it's like to your person's detriment. This is like mental torment, mental anguish. This is about like being afraid to face this thing that they're afraid of. They're thinking about it a lot, but they're afraid to face it. So like they're only willing to face it through the cracks in their fingers. So this card is usually telling you like whatever you don't want to face during the daytime, it's going to come to visit you at nighttime. And it's going to stop you from sleeping, give you nightmares, things like that. So this is not a good energy in your person's beliefs at all here. I don't know what they're worried about just yet. Let's see if this makes more sense here. In their beliefs, we have the 5 of Swords, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this 5 of Swords, this is a painful situation. 5s are about conflict. So this is either like physical conflict, like fighting, or this is like verbal conflict, like using your words as weapons, using your tongue like a sword to cut the other person. This is like a winning at all costs type mentality sometimes. Like it doesn't matter if you get hurt as long as I get what I want type mentality. And you can see the people in the background, they've thrown their swords down in disgust and they're walking away all upset. So sometimes this represents walking away from a painful situation. Like this guy wasn't being fair and wasn't treating them right, so they're walking away from him. Regardless of what this particular card means to you, this is conflict, this is a painful situation in your person's beliefs about you. Maybe this is telling me that they're really worried and stressed out about some fight that you guys had. Maybe that's what they're stuck in their head grinding about. Maybe that's what in their feelings this 3 of Cups is about, trying to be reunited with you. Maybe that's what this Seven of Swords is about after all. Maybe this is some sort of sneaky, dodgy behavior where they were doing something they shouldn't have been doing and got caught and started some sort of fight about that. They're still worried about all that because there was a tower moment here. In their beliefs, there's a tower moment. This is where everything came crashing down. This is some abrupt, swift change that happened. It rocked the foundations of everything in their life. Their life's not the same anymore. That's definitely what they could be worried about. That's what they could be stuck in their head about here. That could be exactly what forced them into hermit mode, to do this soul searching and this contemplation. Maybe this World card here, this ending of a cycle that they're thinking about, maybe that's the ending of the relationship between the two of you guys. Maybe they're thinking about, well, I caused the ending to this cycle here with my sneaky behavior, and that's forced them to do some soul searching. Now they're worried about the fight that happened, the painful situation that they created, that you walked away from. The tower fell down, everything's not good in their life because of that. And then we've got this Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. So this can be a fated event. This can be the universe turning the wheel in the background, trying to line things up so that they work out the way they're supposed to be. Like for me, a lot of times this card represents either timing of some sort, like divine timing, or this represents that what is supposed to happen will happen. And your person on some level believes that, I think. They're worried about this painful situation and the tower coming down. They're worried about all that, but they believe that what is supposed to happen will happen in terms of you and probably this reconciliation and getting their happiness back and this stability back. And they're definitely following their gut feelings, their intuition, signs, getting divine guidance here. Now, what are this person's intentions toward you, Virgo? What are this person's intentions toward Virgo in September 2020, please? All right. What are this person's intent? Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, and we already saw that a few minutes ago. They have a lot of love and emotions for you. The Queen of Cups wants to express those emotions, wants to give that love to help nurture and grow people, to support people. So, very intuitive Queen. Yeah, so I think your person wants to give their love to you. They intend to give their love to you. In their intentions, we have the Seven of Wands, Justice, and the King of Swords. So this Seven of Wands, this is defending their position. This is a card of like defending your position, defending against accusations. These other wands here represent other people, their actions, their words, their opinions, what they think. And this guy's defending himself against all that stuff, defending his position, his stance on something. This can also, like, wands represent desires. So this can also represent like being willing to fight for what it is that you want. So your person intends to defend their position here. They have a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to give that to you. They're willing to fight for this connection with you, fight for what they want with you. And we've got two cards here that are kind of similar, really. This Justice and the King of Swords. The Justice card is a card of balance. This is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. This sword in this card is used to sever things that aren't in balance, so balance can be restored and the right, fair, just thing can happen. So they want to do what's right. They want to fight for their position with you. They want to defend their position with you, fight for what it is they want, which is you. They want to balance this back out. They want to make it right. They want to do what's right. And we've got the King of Swords. And again, this is a card about fairness, really. I mean, this is a very smart person, a very analytical person, a very logical person, but also a very fair decision maker. He's not interested in the emotions of things or the story behind what's going on. The King of Swords is only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter, and he's going to use the truth and the facts to make the most fair, most logical, most rational decision for everyone involved here. So not letting his emotions cloud his judgment here. He's got all these emotions. He's just not going to let them cloud his judgment. Wants to balance everything out, wants to fight for what it is that he wants here, which is you. Now that's his intentions. But we know how people are. What they intend to do, what they actually do, sometimes end up being pretty different things. So let's take a look now at what are this person's most likely actions toward Virgo in September 2020, please. Let's get one more for their most likely actions. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So this is a Cancer energy. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck. This is about using the will, moving forward past all the problems and challenges and obstacles of the past, moving forward past all that stuff quickly and victoriously toward what it is that the will desires, moving forward in success and victory, like very quickly. Most likely actions, we have the Emperor, Strength, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Emperor is an energy of taking control, taking charge of a situation. He's a master manifester. He's got all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, everything he needs to put together a plan to get what he wants, and then to execute that plan to get what he wants. And this is an energy of taking charge and doing exactly that, and doing it rapidly. Even though there's all this fear and worry and thinking about it constantly, being stressed out by it, even though there was this being left out in the cold, this abandonment, this being cast away involved here, probably with this Tower moment because of the pain that was caused and the sneaky behavior that happened. In spite of all that, lovers, I mean, this is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're soulmates, we're twin flames, we're supposed to be together, we're divine counterparts. It also represents needing to make a choice, though. And then we've got the Six of Swords, moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving the rough, choppy waters of the past behind, moving forward into calmer waters toward what it is that they really want. Very similar energy to this Chariot. This is a major arcana. This is like the minor arcana version of it. It's not nearly as fast or as, it doesn't have as much oomph behind it as the Chariot, but it's still pretty close to the same thing. It's about moving forward past all the stuff from the past that sucked into what it is that you actually want. But these swords and this woman and child in the boat represent burdens that are still being carried forward into the future. Even though you're leaving all the rough, choppy crap in the past, you're still moving forward with some burdens around that. But this is your person taking control of the situation and moving it forward. Now, also in their most likely actions is Strength. This whole situation, yes, it looks like your person caused the Tower moment with their behavior, but it also looks like they want desperately to balance this back out and to be reunited with you. This to me is saying that this has been a very hard situation for them, and they've had to tap into their inner strength in order to make it through. This is them accessing that strength and them actually having it. This is them like taming their fears, summoning their courage to go past their fears, you know, all these fears and worries that they've been having. This is them dealing with all of that. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is my singles card. So this is like with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I'm self-sufficient. I can do this all on my own. Hopefully this is your person getting into that state themselves, because like it's going to be incredibly difficult to get to the Ten of Pentacles with somebody if you're not already in the Nine of Pentacles yourself, and if they don't come into the relationship in the Nine of Pentacles themselves. Otherwise you'll be siphoning off of each other the whole time. You'll never get to the 10. So hopefully this is your person like taking charge of the situation with enough oomph behind it here to be able to be in this position, which hopefully will let the problem get solved here. Now, that's your person. Let's get some advice for you, Virgo, from the universe about how you should navigate the scenario with this person. What should you do? What should you not do? How should you kind of play this situation so that it works out in a way that's best for you? So what is the advice for Virgo about how to navigate this situation with their romantic person of interest, please? And let's get this one. All right, cool. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Hanged Man. So this is stagnation. This is like progress being halted, things coming to a screeching halt. The Hanged Man hangs upside down from the tree of knowledge, and he's doing that to gain enlightenment about something. He's trying to figure something out. So he's looking at things from different perspectives, different angles, looking at ways like kind of upside down from the way he would normally look at them or think about them. And he's doing that trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So this is you. This is your advice here. So I'm assuming that you're kind of in Hanged Man mode right now. You're trying to look at this from different perspectives and figure out what to do. Probably because of everything that happened. I mean, we've got some not so cool stuff right here. And I'm sure even though it looks like this was rough on your person, it was probably rough on you too. Now for the rest of your advice, you got the Hierophant, you got the Page of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Cups. So you're looking at this from different perspectives. This Hierophant card, this is divine guidance. This can mean that you're trying to go to church, you're trying to get counseling from someone, you're trying to get someone to help guide you in this situation. This could mean you're getting divine guidance in this situation. This is also a card of commitment, of like taking things to the next level. So we'll have to see what the rest of it says, but this could be recommending to you to make a commitment here, to let them have their justice, let them balance this out, let them make this right. There's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of potential for a very happy, stable home life connection. We've got the Wheel of Fortune in here. So this could be saying, hey, make a commitment here, let this happen. I don't know yet. We'll have to keep going and see. You just got to take this as it resonates for you. The Page of Pentacles, we've already seen this in your person's feelings. This can be news and messages of some practical, tangible matter, some opportunity. This can be a gift of some sort. This can be planning for the future. So, I mean, commitment and planning for the future here. These could be things that you're looking at in different perspectives. Right under this Hanged Man, we have the Queen of Swords. So, this is an energy of speaking your truth, but it's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. And I can't help but shake this feeling of like cutting yourself down, like being in this Hanged Man mode where everything is stagnated and stopped and there is no progress right now while you look at things from all these different angles. To me, that feels almost like that's not serving you and it's time to cut yourself down. It's almost like it's time to commit to the plan that you had for the future. I don't know what that plan is. That just came out of my mouth. So that feels like the right thing to say here. You have to leave me a comment and let me know if that applies to you or not. But next you have this Six of Cups, and this is a strong emotional connection between two people. This is nostalgia about the past, reminiscing about the past, like thinking about the past and like the good old days and the way it used to be. This is also a card that can represent past connections, like past life connections. This can be soulmate, twin flame level energy. This can also represent someone from your past making a comeback, like in the flesh. So we've already seen this Three of Cups here, this reconciliation in their feelings toward you. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. We've got them fighting for the connection, wanting to make everything right, trying to take charge of the situation. I mean, this could very easily represent you guys getting back together, birthing something new. This Empress card is like the mother of the tarot deck. This is all four queens rolled into one person. She's perpetually pregnant. So all new things are birthed through the Empress. This could very well represent the birth of something new between the two of you. This person from your past making a comeback. Maybe they're coming in with a gift. I saw this Page of Pentacles in their feelings for you. This is them feeling like maybe they should give you a gift. Maybe this is them feeling like planning for the future with you. I'm getting the feeling that this is like saying commitment and planning for the future. And then the last card in your advice is this Knight of Cups. This is actions toward love and emotions. This is you coming forward, making the love offer to them, or them coming forward, making the love offer to you. But that's coming. That's in your advice. There is the birth of something new here coming out of this love offer. There is someone from your past making a comeback with this love offer. And it looks like commitment and planning for the future. Now, if you still have questions about this situation or your relationship, then click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Virgo love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.